Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to set up your retargeting audiences so that you don't annoy your prospects. Alright, so we talked about the different types of ads that you can run in the previous video. Those were branding ads, offer ads, and testimonial ads. So those are the three types of offers or three types of advertisements that you want to display to your custom audiences that you build. However, there's certain types of ads that you'll want to run depending on how long ago that person came to your website. So the first thing you need to do are set up those different audiences. So in the previous video, we showed you just kind of the basic way to do it. The way that most people do it is they just install a pixel on their site, set it for 180 days, all website visitors, and we show the same ad to the same people all the time, right? I'm sure you guys have experienced that, and it gets super annoying, right? So the way that we avoid being that person to our prospects or our clients' prospects, depending on who you are watching this video, here's how we do it. So we go over here back inside of the business manager, we click on create audience. If you're not on this tab, just click the little hamburger menu up here, go to assets, click on audiences, and that should get you where you need to be. All right, so click back over here. We're going to click on create audience. We're going to click on create custom audience, and we're going to choose website again, because by now you should have your pixel installed, although this pixel for this example is not installed. The point of this video again is just to show you how to set up those audiences. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to set up all website visitors that have been to our website in the past 7 days. All right, so we'll do this, and then I'm just going to do, just as an example, so this would be rugged sportsman visitors 1 through 7 days. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll click create audience. So what that's going to do, Facebook is now going to look at your website. They're going to say, okay, anybody that has been to that website in the last 7 days, let's put them in this little bucket. All right. And so now the next audience we want to create, we'll go back to custom audience, and we're going to do this for the week following that. So now days 8 through 14. So now how we do that inside of Facebook is we go all website visitors in the last 14 days. All right, but now we have to add this little part. So we go down here and click on exclude people. Click that, and now we want to do website visitors. We want to exclude people that have been to the site in the last 7 days. Okay, so we're including the last 14 days, but excluding the last 7, which leaves us days 8 through 14, right? So now we'll go ahead and name this audience Rugged Sportsman Visitors 8 to 14 days. All right, so just keep doing that. Again, this is just how I like to name my audiences. You can name them however you want. It just makes it really simple when you're creating your ads, targeting these specific audiences if they're named this way. It just makes it really simple. So go ahead and create that audience. Click done. So now we have our 180-day audience. We have our days 1 through 7, our days 8 through 14. Now we need to go up here, create another audience. Yeah, it might seem like a little work, but the little legwork you put in up front will make all the difference later on. All right, so the next one, we want to do all website visitors in the last 21 days. All right, and we're gonna go down here and click exclude people that have been to the site in the last 14 days. All right, so now this gives us an audience of people that have been to the website in the last 15 to 21 days, right? So basically that 3-week window. So as people progress, and the reason that we create these different buckets is people that have been to our site more recently, those people are probably a more hot audience that we want to go after. So we're going to be more aggressive with our advertisements to those people compared to people that haven't been to our website in 3 weeks or a month or 60 days, etc. We want to be a little bit less aggressive to those people, but we still want to stay in front of them and stay top of mind. So that's the whole reason for creating these little segments of audiences based on how long ago they were on your site. So we'll go ahead and do this again. Rugged Sportsman Visitors. This one will be 15 to 21 days. All right, let's go ahead and create that audience. And then we'll do another one for 4 weeks out. So create custom audience again. I know this is really repetitive, but I want to show you everything. So now we're going to do 28 days, and we are going to exclude people that have been to the site in the last 21 days. So this gives us an audience of people that have been to the site in the last 22 to 28 days. All right, so Rugged Sportsman, and this would obviously be the name of your business. Visitors, 22 to 28 days. Click on create audience, and then we only need one more after that. So we're not going to do this, a week at a time all the way to 180 days. That's definitely not necessary, but you do need approximately 6 different audiences here. So we'll click on custom audience one more time, click on website, all website visitors in the last 60 days, and we're going to exclude people that have been to the site in the last 28 days. All right, so that will give us our audience of Rugged, and that would be 29 to 60 days. All right, so let's create that audience. Now we have all of our different buckets of audiences. So that's probably the majority of the work. So this last part, I'm just going to give you some, I guess, tips and best practices for showing ads and the different types of ads that you'll want to show. So for this particular audience, days 1 through 7, you are going to essentially go, again, we're going to be pretty aggressive with them. So those are going to be your offer ads. So we want to call out to these people. They've been to our website. We know they're most likely interested in whatever it is that we're selling. So we want to put offers in front of those people. They are already familiar with our brand. So whether that's a lead gen offer, so if your goal is to generate a lead or an opt-in of some type, get someone to give you their email address, or maybe opt into a messenger funnel on Facebook, or if you want them to actually purchase, make those offers in that first 7 days. You're going to actually take the offer ads and we're going to combine that with review ads. All right, so we want to have both offers and reviews, because at the same time those people are seeing your pitches, right? We want them to also know that you have happy customers that have purchased from you and they're getting good results. So we want to mix in review ads, and that's simply an ad promoting a testimonial or a video of some type of a happy customer of yours. All right. So moving on to the second bucket, the 8 through 14. This one we're going to actually have 3 different types of ads. So you're going to make offers to these people. You're going to show them review ads, but then you're going to mix in some branding ads. All right. When I say branding, basically just think of these as ads that tell a visitor what makes you different. So if you maybe want to brag about a certain service that you have that no one else has, something like that, your USP, unique selling proposition, do those types of things. Or if you just want to advertise maybe the culture of your business and just let them know that you're friendly and or you're local or you've been in business for so long, like those are the types of ads that you would create for branding. But you'll show all 3 types of ads during that second bucket of 8 to 14 days. All right, and then moving on to the 15 to 21, we're going to go back and we're going to show all 3 again. So with this one, we're going to do, again, the offer ads, branding ads, and review ads. But as we go up here further, we're going to actually show those ads fewer times to those people. So like days 1 through 7, inside of Facebook, you can set what we talked about earlier in a previous video, the frequency cap, right? You want to set that cap higher. We want to show it more times to people in these earlier buckets and fewer times as they have been off of our site for a longer period of time. So we might set our frequency cap at 1 or 2 when we're up here in the 15 to 60 days, and it might be 4, 5, 6 even in the 1 to 7 or 8 to 14 days. So set your frequency cap lower for these 2 and set the frequency cap higher for the lower days, and then set it higher for the higher days. All right. So moving on, days 22 through 28. This one we're actually going to hold off on the offer ads, and we're going to switch over strictly to review and branding ads here. Okay, so we're going to lay off the offers. We've been hitting them over the head trying to get them to convert. We want to ease off of that a little bit now. Just show them happy customers, show them what makes us different, etc. And then when we get into the 29 to 60 days, we're going to really hold off of everything. By then, you've showed them all your reviews, you've made all your offers, and from here out, from days 29 to 60 and even beyond, you're just going to stay in front of them with, maybe a frequency cap of 1, and it's just going to be strictly branding ads. Unless you were to roll out a new offer, then you can start this whole process over. So don't think once they get through here that you can't make them any more offers. It's totally up to you, but just keep that in mind. That's kind of just a general rule of thumb as far as the types of ads that you'll want to show, how often you show them, based on how long ago they've been on your site. So hopefully this video was helpful in creating your audiences on Facebook. You can use this strategy other places as well, like YouTube, for example. But set up these different buckets of people, show them different ads so that you don't annoy them and you get better results. So that's all for this video. I'll see you guys later.